Good morning or good afternoon, Tigers. Today we'll be watching a video on Geometry IXL C.4 exercise. The way you know you're at the right spot is if you read the same title as me. Please make sure that when you're answering these questions, you're paying very close attention to what it's asking. Don't assume that the picture that you see right now, don't assume that that's complementary angles because it looks like a right angle. Really read the question. So here it says, what is the value of h? So here it gives you three pieces of information. It gives you a variable, it gives you an acute angle, and it gives you a bigger acute angle, which is 78. Now it's telling you that everything within that angle, so it's h and 29 degrees, have to add up to equal 78. You just subtract by 29 on both sides to get h by itself or to isolate the variable, and then you get h is equal to 49 degrees. So if you type in 49 degrees, you should get the solution. Let's see. Yes. Now it's saying, what is the value of g? Here, you can assume that they're supplementary angles because this is a straight line. So g plus 67 has to equal 180. And those are supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180. So you can do g plus 67 degrees equals 180 degrees. Isolate the variable. So that 67 degrees is not allowing it to be by itself. On the left-hand side, you're left with g equals 0. You can't subtract 0 from 7. You have to borrow. 10 minus 7 is 3. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. So g is 113 degrees. Let's double check that. Yay. Okay, now let's look at m. So here, it doesn't give you any hints. It just gives you that little red corner. And that little red corner indicates a right angle. That means 90 degrees, which means complementary angles. So they're angles that add up to equal 90 degrees. And the way I know that this is 90 degrees is because I see that little box right there. So this is m plus 29 equals 90 degrees. Go ahead and take away 29 from both sides. M is equal to, let's see, 10 minus 9 is 1. 8 minus 2 is 6. So m is 61 degrees. All right. Now it says the measure of an angle is 70 degrees. What is the measure of a supplementary angle? Now it's getting specific. Remember, supplementary angles are angles that add up to equal 180. And they give you one piece of information, 70. We're trying to find what x is. And they didn't even give us x. We just set it up like an equation. I want to isolate my variable, so I subtract 70 from both sides. 180 minus 70 is 110. And then x is equal to 110. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. Oh, I love these. This is a vertical angle. Vertical angles are like mirrored images. So C is across from 46. That means C is equal to 46. And those are vertical angles. So let's check it. All right, this is the last one I'm going to do. The measure of an angle is 40 degrees. What is the measure of a complementary angle? Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. Angles that add up to 90. And in the question, it gives you 40 degrees. X is what we're trying to find. Subtract 40 from both sides to get x by itself. 90 minus 40 is 50 degrees. So the answer is 50 degrees. Perfect. So you keep on doing this. This question is asking for complementary angles. Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90. If you have any questions, please rewatch the Quizette video. The Quizette video went over each and every